Return of the Mack is an R&B song written and recorded by Mark Morrison. Released in 1996, this career-defining song from Morrison's debut album was a commercial hit. With over 150 million views on YouTube, it has reserved its place in music history as one of the most memorable breakup songs ever created, and the definitive comeback song. In an interview, Morrison described Return of the Mack as a song about sexual betrayal. The music video supports this interpretation, with Mark reflecting on his bittersweet memories of an ex-girlfriend who lied to him about her affair with another man. If you haven't listened to Return of the Mack yet, I encourage you to do so. It's the type of song that puts you in a good mood if you're having a bad day. Unfortunately, I'm hesitant to play it in this video due to YouTube's strict copyright policy, but I'll try my best to provide a thoughtful and entertaining analysis of its hidden wisdom. Now, singers of most modern breakup songs spite their ex-partners for entertainment, and can you blame them? To say that breakups are difficult is putting it mildly. A relationship turning sour recontextualizes its legitimacy. In the best-case scenario, a breakup is a wake-up call, an urgent reminder that you need to address your character flaws if you don't want to die alone. In the worst-case scenario, it becomes an obsession that consumes your life. When you experience a breakup, it can feel like your entire world is ending because that person was your world. Relationships can end amicably, but that doesn't make the heartbreak any more tolerable. With Return of the Mack, Mark Morrison proved that he was above spite. He gave his listeners hope that a breakup closes one door and opens another. Thus, just as it is a song about sexual betrayal, it is equally about self-discovery and authenticity. A question that's always fascinated me is, what or where is Mark returning from? Examining the music video more closely, we see it open with an establishing shot of London, Mark's hometown, and a plane landing. Mark exits the plane dressed in full swag. His arrival appears to be a momentous occasion. 51 seconds into the song, we see Mark sharing an intimate moment with his ex-girlfriend, and the camera focusing on a snake. The symbolism here is consistent with the themes the song explores. Consider how a snake sheds the outer layer of its skin when it doesn't need it anymore. Skin shedding is also a defense mechanism against parasites that drain the host of its resources. According to the snake analogy, Mark sheds his relationship with his parasitical ex-girlfriend, who drained him of his money and self-confidence. He then grows a new relationship with none other than himself. At 53 seconds, Mark stops his car and pulls up the window to observe from a distance his ex-girlfriend sharing a romantic moment with her new boyfriend. Here, we see the pain behind Mark's eyes, with the ex-girlfriend rubbing her new relationship in his face. The romantic moment between the ex-girlfriend and her new boyfriend is juxtaposed with more snake imagery, a perfect moment for Mark to sing the first chorus. The following is a party scene. Mark commands respect and enthusiasm among his friends as he fist bumps them to let them know he is back in town. However, failing to anticipate that Mark would be the life of the party, the ex-girlfriend and her boyfriend make an appearance. It's almost as if Mark cannot escape his ex-girlfriend and her boyfriend. They follow him no matter where he goes. One of Mark's friends alerts him to his ex's presence, and the two briefly make eye contact. Realizing that she's in Mark's territory now, she departs from the party and leaves her disappointed boyfriend behind. Mark proceeds to sing the second chorus. At the 2-minute and 25-second mark, the ex-girlfriend confronts Mark to tell her side of the story. She enters Mark's office, turns around a chair, and sits across from him. She tells him to stop lying about his, quote, big break, a song he has yet to create that will make him millions of dollars. Thus, her true motivation was that she was never in the relationship for his authentic self, but for his money. As indicated by the lines, "My little girl wants my pearl." The confrontation between Mark and his ex-girlfriend provides insight into the relationship dynamic. She likely doubted Mark's musical talent and justified her infidelity, under the pretext of Mark's delusion of grandeur. He lied to her about the likelihood of his future career success, and she, as revenge, lied to him about her feelings for him. Overall, Mark handles the confrontation with surprising equanimity. His message to his ex-girlfriend is loud and clear. "You lied to me and broke my heart even though you knew I'd die for you. But I'm better off without you, and I'm a better person without you." He proceeds to sing the third and final chorus while dancing, celebrating the liberation from his ex-girlfriend's mind games. Little is known about the events before Mark stepped off the plane. Discovering his ex-girlfriend's infidelity sent him spiraling into a deep, dark depression, evidenced by the line, "Yes, I cried. Yes, I cried." Speculatively speaking, to distance himself from painful reminders of the relationship, he went on a vacation to collect his thoughts and evaluate his priorities. The version of himself that we see step off the plane is, therefore, the authentic version that has come to terms with the breakup. The breakup could have easily destroyed Mark's self-confidence, but if anything, it had the opposite effect, giving him the motivation he needed to jumpstart his career and prove his ex-girlfriend wrong. Of course, there is no shame in grieving over a loss. On the contrary, those feelings, depression, anger, confusion, and resentment, are a normal and healthy part of the recovery process. And they're what Mark returned from. Not from the vacation, but from that dark place we all go to when we've lost something important to us, or something we thought was important to us. When we lose anything in life, we have two choices we can make: let the pain of the loss consume us, or use it as an opportunity for personal growth. That loss is inevitable, so we best be prepared for it. You might be wondering what compelled me to analyze the psychology of an R&B song from the 90s. The short answer is that Return of the Mack will always hold a special place in my heart. The long answer is that about 3 years ago, I dated somebody I thought cared about me. After I learned that she was talking to other men on dating apps despite my effort to advance our relationship, I spiraled into the most profound depression of my life. Realizing that it wasn't sustainable to lie around feeling sorry for myself forever, I built myself back up, focusing on graduating from college and securing my first entry-level job. Only a couple of months later did I meet a new person with whom I fully intend to spend the rest of my life. For that to have been possible, I needed to visit that dark place, spend some time there, and emerge from the darkness as a better person. This video was a way of expressing that side of myself. And if you're currently recovering from a breakup or just a disruption to an important relationship, I hope this video helped you in some way. If you liked this experimental video, in which I analyzed a song's hidden meaning and shared a personal story at the end, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to show your support, and hitting the notification bell below to be alerted of new content. This has been Mark of Wisdom in Everything, signing out.